Well, Sanofi Pasteur started off as Connaught Laboratories in Ontario back in 1913. Dr. John Fitzgerald created a company in a small stable. He had some horses and he created diphtheria antitoxin. He started with his wife's dowry and $500 from the University of Toronto. And from there we've progressed over the years, commercialized insulin when Banting and Best discovered it, participated in the development of the Salk polio vaccine, participated in the eradication of smallpox, have developed combination vaccines, and now we're the Canadian arm of Sanofi Pasteur, which is the vaccine division of the Sanofi Aventis Group. Well, Ontario has a long history in vaccinology, starting with the work that we did, the beginning with Connaught Laboratories back in 1913. We have great public health groups that have done research over the years, the universities, the Ontario Public Health Agency. There's a lot of expertise in vaccination and immunization, and we have got a great track record in that area. And in fact, one example is the fact that Ontario was the first jurisdiction in the world to introduce universal influenza immunization programs. Well, the major opportunity for us and what really excites us is our vision around the fact that we make a difference by preventing disease and saving lives, and that motivates every employee at the company. We have a tremendous product, a combination vaccine that protects 5 diseases in one shot, and we developed that product in Canada, we make it in Canada, we're exporting it around the world, and it's growing year by year into sales over $1 billion. We have earlier stage research on things like chlamydia, C. difficile, pneumococcal vaccines, and dengue fever, other targets that we're developing and working on to bring products to the world. Ontario could have a great future in the biomedical sector. We're building on a lot of strengths. We're building on our history. We're building on our universities, our research institutions, our large companies, our small companies. We have a great biotech ecosystem. But now we need to take the steps to be successful, to commercialize products, because we are competing with the rest of the world. And while we have a great opportunity to be successful, if we're not, we'll be importing products rather than exporting them. So we all kind of have to pull together. We have to put policy frameworks in place, put the conditions in place, work with one another, collaborate, and be better at commercializing our products. One of our first challenges is the sustainability of the healthcare system. That's a looming challenge. People are starting to talk about that. It's also an opportunity, because if we can address that in a better way than other countries, it will give us a leg up in terms of being competitive in the future. We also have to put in policy things such as intellectual property regimes that are among the best in the world, strategic procurement, where governments can actually spend some of their dollars wisely on products that are developed here and manufactured here. We have to look at regulatory reform in terms of harmonizing and shortening the time to market. Those are just some of the things that are important if we're going to address the challenges.